Assalamu alaikum. How are you, grade 9th? I hope you are doing well at your homes. Today we are going to start our lecture number 10. And as you know that in our previous lectures, we have learned about the tissue. What is a tissue? Tissue is basically a group of similar cells that perform similar functions. And in our previous lectures, we have learned about various and major categories of animal tissues that are epithelial tissues, muscle tissues, nervous tissues, and connective tissues. Today we are going to start our discussion on the topic that is plant tissues. Just like animals, the cells of plants are also grouped into tissues with characteristic functions such as photosynthesis and transport. So students, just like animals, plants are also grouped in the form of tissues, and that tissues performs specific functions just like photosynthesis and respiration. As you know that there are just some specific functions that is performed by a plant body. Unlike the animals, plant body looks like simple so that its functions are not very complex. There are two major categories of tissues in plants. Okay students, animals में हमने 4 categories पढ़ी थी, but in plants there are 2 major categories of tissues. One is simple tissues and second one is compound tissues. And compound tissues are also called complex tissues. Okay students, major categories of tissues that are present in plants are simple tissues and compound tissues. What is the difference between simple and compound tissues? Simple tissues are made up of single type of cells. Okay students, simple tissues are those which are made of single type of cells. They are called simple tissues. But the compound tissues composed of more than one type of cells. Okay students, now you have to clear the difference between simple and compound tissue. Simple tissue made up of single type of cells, but compound tissues are made up of different type of cells. So first of all, we will discuss simple tissues and its types. The tissues which are made up of single type of cells are called simple tissues. They are of 2 types. Okay students, simple tissues further divided into 2 types. First is meristematic tissues and the other one is permanent tissues. So students, now clear that 2 major categories of tissues that are present in plants. One is simple and the other one is compound tissues. And now we are going to discuss about the simple tissues. Simple tissues are further divided into 2 types. One is meristematic tissues and the other one is permanent tissues. Now the students, what are meristematic tissues? These tissues are composed of the cells which have the ability to divide. So basically ये tissue उस region में present होती है where growth is required. Okay students, and the cells of the tissues have the ability to divide. इसमें basically जो plant की lengthwise division होती है, lengthwise जो इंक्रीज़ होती है प्लांट की लेंथ, वो बेसिकली मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू की वजह से होती है. इसके अलावा जो विड्थ प्लांट की इंक्रीज़ होती है उसकी स्टेम की, इट इज़ आल्सो बेसिकली ड्यू टू द डिवीजन ऑफ द सेल दैट आर प्रेजेंट इन द मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यूज़. The cells of meristematic tissues have thin-walled, have large nucleus and small or no vacuoles. So students, जो meristematic tissues हैं इनकी वॉल जो है सेल्स की वो थिन होती है हैव लार्ज न्यूक्लियस, जो न्यूक्लियस प्रेजेंट होता है ना इन सेल्स में वो लार्ज होता है, और बेसिकली इसमें स्मॉल वैक्यूल होता है या बिल्कुल नहीं होता, नो वैक्यूल और स्मॉल वैक्यूल्स। दे डू नॉट हैव इंटरसेलुलर स्पेसिस अमंग देम। अब इनके जो सेल्स हैं ना उसमें स्पेसिस प्रेजेंट नहीं होती, मीन्स सेल के दरमियान में गैप नहीं होता। इंटरसेलुलर मीन्स द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू एडजेसेंट सेल्स दैट आर प्रेजेंट साइड बाय साइड। जो सेल्स एक दूसरे के साथ प्रेजेंट हैं दे आर कॉल्ड एडजेसेंट सेल्स। So students, now meristematic tissues is clear. Basically it is composed of the cells which have the ability to divide. And what is the shape of the cells that are present in meristematic tissues? The cells have thin walled, have large nucleus, and have no or small vacuoles, and they do not have intercellular spaces among them. And now we are going to discuss the two main types of meristematic tissue. One is apical meristems and the second one is lateral meristems. Now students, what is apical meristems? It is basically located at the tips of roots and shoots. जो टिप्स होती हैं बेटे रूट्स की और शूट्स की, उसमें ये प्रेजेंट होंगी। वन दे डिवाइड, जब इसमें डिवीजन होगी, दे कॉज इंक्रीज इन द लेंथ ऑफ द प्लांट। इसमें डिवीजन की वजह से जो प्लांट्स की लेंथ है वो इंक्रीज होती है। एंड द ग्रोथ that occurs due to the apical meristem is called primary growth. It is the definition of primary growth. The division that causes increase in the length of the plant is called primary growth. So students, now apical meristems is clear. It is basically located at the tips of roots and shoots, and by the division of the cells of apical meristems causes the increase in the length of the plant. So students, second one जो आपकी टाइप है meristematic tissues की, that one is lateral meristems that are located on the lateral sides of roots and shoots. Apical meristem is present on the tips of roots and shoots, but these tissues are present on the lateral sides, means it present on left and right side of the roots and shoots. By dividing, they are responsible for increase in growth of plant parts. जब इसमें डिवीजन होगी बेटे, उसकी वजह से जो प्लांट के पार्ट्स हैं उनकी ग्रोथ जो है वो इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. दिस ग्रोथ इज कॉल्ड सेकेंडरी ग्रोथ. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, जो ग्रोथ लेटरल मेरिस्टम्स की वजह से होती है उसको हम सेकेंडरी ग्रोथ कहते हैं. दे आर फर्दर ऑफ टू टाइप्स. बेटे प्लांट टिश्यूज़ में ये चीज़ है कि इसकी टाइप्स बहुत ज़्यादा हैं, वो आपने अपने माइंड में रखनी है. सेकेंडरी ग्रोथ की भी बेटे टू टाइप्स हैं, वस्कुलर कैम्बियम है एंड द सेकेंड वन इज़ कॉर्क कैम्बियम. व्हाट इज़ द डिफरेंस बिटवीन दीज टू? वस्कुलर कैम्बियम इज़ लोकेटेड बिटवीन जाइलम एंड फ्लोएम. Xylem and phloem basically are the examples of compound tissues, and they are responsible for the conduction of water and salts from the soil and storage of minerals. Okay students, we will discuss these tissues later in our lectures. What is cork cambium? Cork cambium is present on the lateral sides of the plants. Now you can see the box that is present on the right side of the page, and the heading of it is intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem is in the form of small patches among the mature tissues. जो mature tissues होती हैं बेटे उसमें patches की form में ये टिश्यू प्रेजेंट होती है जिसको हम intercalary meristem कहते हैं. These are common in grasses. Okay बेटे, grasses में ये common है and help in the regeneration of parts removed by herbivores. Now clear that basically these tissues are most common in grasses And what is the function of this tissue in grasses? It helps to regenerate. Regenerate mean to form again. Means the part of the plant body that is lost due to some reason. For example, if it is eaten by a herbivores. Herbivore क्या है? Herbivores are basically plant eaters होते हैं. And if the part of the plant body is lost due to the herbivores, then it is regenerated by intercalary meristem. Just like in starfish. Starfish have 5 arms in his body. If one arm is lost due to some injury, then it will be regenerate. So students, regenerate mean क्या है? Again reform. जो उसका part last हो जाता है body का, वो दोबारा से बन जाता है. ठीक है बेटे? So students, what we have learned today, we learned about plant tissues. The major categories of plant tissues are simple and compound tissues. We have learned the definition of simple tissues. Simple tissues are those which are made up of single type of cells, and there are also 2 types of simple tissues. First is meristematic tissues and second one is permanent tissues. Okay students, and in this lecture we have learned about meristematic tissues. Meristematic tissues are present in the plants which have the ability to divide. It has the cell which have the ability to divide. Then we have learned about 2 main types of meristematic tissues. One is apical meristem, that is responsible to increase the length of plant. Second one is lateral meristem, that is responsible increase in growth of plant parts. The growth which is caused by apical meristem is called primary growth, and the growth which is caused by lateral meristem is called secondary growth. And there are further 2 types of secondary growth. One is vascular cambium and the second one is core cambium. And we have learned about intercalary meristem. It is basically present in grasses in the form of small patches, and it helps in the regeneration of the parts which are removed by the herbivores. So the students, now see the figure 4.32, in which you can see 2 diagrams. A shows the longitudinal section of root tip, and you can see the apical meristem on it. What is apical meristem? It causes the increase in the length of the plant parts. Okay students, figure A shows the longitudinal section of root tip, and figure B shows the transverse section of the stem. And you can see that in first figure it causes the increase in the length of the plant, but in second figure it causes the increase in the plant organs or the width of the plant parts. And you can see on it vascular cambium and cork cambium. Okay students, now the meristematic tissue is clear, and we will discuss the remaining tissues of the plant in our next lecture. So students, stay safe and sound. See you in the next lecture. God bless you.